From devastating earthquakes to raging hurricanes, natural disasters have left a lasting impact on the world, and we're here to show you just how powerful nature can be. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into some of the most incredible natural disasters caught on camera. The 2011 earthquake. Let's start with one of the most terrifying earthquakes caught on camera, the Japan earthquake. Also known as the Great East Japan Earthquake, this catastrophic event struck on March 11, 2011. With a magnitude of 9.0, it was the fourth largest earthquake ever recorded and the most powerful to hit Japan. The earthquake triggered a massive tsunami, which caused widespread destruction along the coast of Japan. The earthquake occurred at 2:46 p.m. Japan Standard Time, and its epicenter was located off the coast of Honshu, Japan's largest island. The shaking lasted for over 6 minutes and was felt as far away as China and Russia. The quake was so powerful that it shifted the Earth on its axis by an estimated 10 centimeters. The tsunami that followed the earthquake was equally devastating. Waves as high as 40 meters crashed ashore, sweeping away buildings, cars, and people. The tsunami caused widespread damage to the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, leading to a nuclear crisis that forced the evacuation of over 200,000 people and the death of at least 15,000 people. Hurricane Katrina. Hurricane Katrina, one of the deadliest and costliest natural disasters in U.S. history, made landfall on August 29, 2005, and wreaked havoc on the Gulf Coast of the United States. The storm's impact was felt across Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama, with New Orleans being the most severely affected city. The hurricane was a Category 5 storm, with sustained winds of up to 175 miles per hour. As it approached the Gulf Coast, authorities issued mandatory evacuation orders for the entire city of New Orleans. However, many residents were unable to leave due to the lack of transportation or financial resources. The storm surge caused by the hurricane breached the levees that protected the city, leading to widespread flooding. The floodwaters submerged 80% of the city, including residential areas, businesses, hospitals, and schools. The lack of basic necessities made it almost impossible for people to survive. The footage from the storm shows the sheer force of the winds and the incredible amount of flooding that followed. This massive storm stretched for hundreds of miles and left destruction in its wake. Entire neighborhoods were destroyed and people were left stranded without power, water, or resources for days. The Missouri tornado. Another infamous disaster caught on camera was the Missouri tornado. On May 22, 2011, the city of Joplin, Missouri experienced one of the deadliest and most destructive tornadoes in U.S. history. It struck without much warning, as storm forecasting at the time lacked the advanced technology necessary to accurately predict the enormous physical and human toll the hurricane would take. The EF5 tornado had winds that reached over 200 miles per hour and was almost a mile wide. The tornado devastated the city, leaving behind a trail of destruction that was almost unimaginable. The tornado struck Joplin in the late afternoon, catching many residents by surprise. The storm tore through the city, destroying homes, businesses, and other buildings in its path. The impact of the tornado was felt not just in Joplin, but across the entire state of Missouri. The governor declared a state of emergency, and emergency responders were called in from neighboring states to assist with search and rescue operations. The tornado left behind a path of destruction that was over 22 miles long, and the damage was estimated to be in the billions of dollars. The damage was so severe that it took years for the city to fully recover. The California wildfire. The 2018 California wildfire was one of the most destructive and deadly wildfires in the state's history. The wildfire began on July 23, 2018, and raged on for over 2 months, scorching over 1.8 million acres of land and destroying over 18,000 structures. It was caused by a combination of factors, including hot and dry weather conditions, strong winds, and human activity. The fire spread quickly, fueled by the dry vegetation in the area, and was difficult to contain due to the challenging terrain. The impact of the wildfire was felt across the state of California, with thousands of residents forced to evacuate their homes. The fire caused over 100 deaths, and its damage was estimated to be in the billions of dollars, making it one of the costliest wildfires in U.S. history.